We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Waiting.
55, Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Wide. Get wide.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Where's that? 19.
Mike, 47. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here.
26.
He don't want it.
Hey, 59.
Check 3.
54. 54.
After the run, Watson going to throw. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Set. 19.
Who that?
Now a first down throw, Watson. Steps away to his... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Here we go. Yeah.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Watson on first down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
53 to Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They run with Howard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Hey, here we go. 280!
Watch the run.
Running from the gun with Howard. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, D.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Done. 120!
Hey, defense, let's go.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Set. 19.
Check 53. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I got him. That's mine.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. Let's go.
Watson down to throw. They go screen pass to Hyde. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
At the 22-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Check. 9.
Check hot. Shut it roll. West. Crunch. Joker.
9.
Watson with a give to Miller. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Alert.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Here we go.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here.
40 wants the mic. 40 wants the mic.
Wentz now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz is brought in by Jeffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120!
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 41's coming. 41's the mic.
Watch twist. Son.
41 mic. 41 mic. Right here. 41.
What's that?
He runs.
What's your son?
41 mic.
What's your son?
For this, man. They're not ready for
What's
this.
that?
Still playing soccer. Y'all
Hold on.
playing wrong football.
41's the mic.
What's your son?
41's the mic.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards.